we're just leaving Jefferson Play Lot, which is I don't know, 200 feet from Union Row. They're right in front of us.
200 feet and a speed bump.
Yeah, so it's basically the center of our development here. We're gonna take a right. We're gonna go east, look at the eastern half of the project, and take a little neighborhood tour to show you what else is around. If you pan here to the right, that's Jefferson Play Lot, where it extends across the street. That was just done in the fall.
Hard to see with the posts on the car, but
a little bit. Then we're going to come up here on Canal Street.
And when we do that, we're going to get some a great idea of what the views from
oh, absolutely.
Union Row look like.
Views we certainly have. We are sitting today on just a handful of units, and the one unifier among all of them is view. Some of our project was laid out east-west, and some north-south, and all of our current remaining units line up along the street east to west and have just spectacular views of downtown. The properties to our north are very low and provide basically protected views of the skyline. So we're coming down Canal Street here. We just turned off of 16th Street. The first thing we're going to come up here on the left is a small shopping center with Dominic's and Walgreens. So gives you a sense of just what is here. If you look
at how busy it is on a Monday afternoon.
Extraordinarily busy. Roosevelt is now one of the busiest streets in the city. If you look just to the left here, Joe, across the parking lot, you can't tell, but across the street is a brand new Home Depot. So since the time we started this project, Home Depot's come in. To the north of Home Depot is Best Buy, Bed Bath & Beyond. That's come in. Up here on the corner in this building that says LA Fitness is Whole Foods. That's come in.
Large Walgreens that we just passed.
The Walgreens to the left, to the east, at the top of the bridge on Roosevelt is the Roosevelt Collection, where there's a brand new movie theater. There just is basically everything you need for good urban living right here. You know, we've been in the car with a little bit of traffic, I don't know, a minute since we left the site, and there's basically everything.
Staples is back there, mattress shop.
Yeah, the number of national tenants is huge, notwithstanding all of the smaller local providers, Manny's Deli, everything on Taylor Street, everything on 18th Street, everything.
All the clothing shops along Roosevelt.
Yeah, although they're slowly disappearing, and I think.
Well, there's still a Men's Warehouse and an Ike's Tailor shop, and the uniform stores are still here.
Yeah, but it's a small cry from what was in this area not too long ago.
It'll probably remind Northsiders a lot of the Clybourne Corridor. And if you project back into different stages of development, this is maybe where the Clybourne Corridor was 10 years ago.
Maybe, yeah. It's although the number of national retailers along this area is not so dissimilar from what the Clybourne Corridor has even today. There's a handful of more local retailers here still, but on a national level, I think the comparison is pretty good. Now we're coming up on Halsted in Roosevelt, and to the north and west is the University of Illinois campus. This is the south edge, effectively. Directly ahead, we've gone through this before, is the great St. Ignatius High School. And as we take a left here, everything to the south is what's known as University Village, which is a huge new construction development over the last 10 years that's more than 900 residences, and
Well,
now
I think it's way more than that, Jeff, because University Commons redevelopment of Southwater Market alone is 900 units.
no, that's true. But the University Village part, I think this area
This part is
specifically was
900.
another 900. So you're talking about 1,800 new residences, market rate residences in this area, which is just astronomical. Not to mention all of the retail up and down this part of Halstead, which is incredibly vibrant. And the Maxwell Street.
One scale I can put that in is that's twice the number of households in Kenilworth, where I lived for a couple of years.
It's an astronomical number. I mean, it tells you though that this is a stabilized neighborhood, and just again a great mixture of retail and housing, and a wonderful place to live in the city.
And I take it, given the market, you've priced Union Row competitively with resales in University Village.
We have. University Village late last year announced a very large discounted sale of their remaining townhomes. They sold out in virtually one day. Historically, we were always $100,000 less expensive than them, and we are today. We're still $100,000 underneath their discounted prices. So a phenomenal value relative to known, real, comparable housing that's closed in the area, and
What's the very real comfort level of doing business with the Belgravia Group?
absolute. Nobody should have any concerns about doing business with Belgravia. We are among the best in the city. We are honest people, total integrity, and should never be a concern. So, I don't know, I don't want to take an illegal left here.
So I'm always skeptical when somebody talks about their integrity, but from having known the Belgravia Group for a long time, you're one of the few that can say it with a straight face and have the track record to back it up.
Well, I use the analogy often. Since the day I started, the principals of Belgravia have always said to me, do the right thing. That's the underlying motto of the company, which is never compromise your integrity.